Is it actually? Hello? Okay, good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. I'm back, aren't I? Yes. Hello. It's been 2-3 weeks. I mean, it's August now, so it's been a while. I only finally got my internet back last week, Thursday near the end, so I haven't been able to do much. So we're starting today, yes. Sorry for the having delayed start because I'm having to re-choose the settings for the sound and stuff because Windows had an update and that apparently resets all of my audio settings on everything. Not even specific things, it's everything. Which is slightly annoying. I've managed to get around to doing most of them. I just didn't do OBS because I thought that would have kept it, but obviously not. So now I've got to test to see if it actually picks up the sound of the game. Otherwise, well, it'll be bad. So we can bring back the sound. We'll go into the game. And
as much as life.
Yep, looks like it picks it up, which is good. So everything seems to be okay now. So I guess with that, let's go right in. So yes, hello everyone, this is Majorshepard. I'm back now. We're going to start resuming streams Tuesday and Thursday and uploading. If you've been watching my channel, then you would see that yesterday a video was uploaded, and the rest of the video should be up during the week. And yeah, let's get straight into The Witcher 3. I believe last time when we left off, we found Dandelion finally and found out where Ciri went. She disappeared, and we don't know where she went actually. So now we're going on the other trails. We got to head to those isles with the Viking people. It'd be easy if I could just check my freaking quest list. To Skellige. At some point we're going to go to Skellige. We're not going to do that just yet. We've still got some quests to do here, such as a dangerous game, and we've got to still visit this room, right? I'll see if I can do that sometime. We got a cabaret. We got to borrow a prop sword from Madame Irina. That's actually what we're supposed to be doing. We got some Witcher contracts. I believe I can do this now because it's white, which usually means it's around about my level, or it's completable in my level anyway. But we're also going to be going to Kaer Morhen when we can, because we've got a few quests there. If it allows me to go there. If not, then well, we can't go there. Anyways, talk, Priscilla.
Strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Already did.
Right.
Yeah, I was just helping you with your cough. I thought a push would help.
Ooh.
Apparently. So how's everyone been? I've been alright, I suppose. 2 weeks of no internet has been boring as hell. I've been having to play the same games to completion. At least, the only good thing I can say that came out of it was the fact that because I didn't have internet, I had to play games that I haven't been able to play yet, which was mostly games I got for Christmas. I've only just recently managed to play them, and I was able to finish them. It was things like Gravity Rush. I played that, which is actually a pretty good game. I like its style. I played Persona 5, which was fun, and I finished Kingdom Hearts 2.5. So quite a lot of stuff done. But yes, I need to talk to Irina for a prop sword.
Ah, so good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Probably.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty
Definitely just
tyrants,
shouldn't be in Novigrad
vicious
then.
assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Ghost? Sure.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know.
Pick my nose, what do you think?
Claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't be trying to go against you. Or at least I won't. Dandelion is doing a cabaret that doesn't have plays.
Quite the appetite.
They have strumpets, as some people call them.
Holy moly.
Which is literally like a fancy word of just saying, she's a whore! Or they're a whore! Well, strumpets for males as well? I don't know. I wasn't around the time, so I don't know. Orson's henchman, what are you doing here? Blood! Why are you still hanging around this one position? There's nothing here.
Well, he says I talk too much.
I mean, you literally just said something as soon as I walked by you, so I would say yes. You have a dwarf and you have a beggar, but you never have any dwarf beggars. I've actually noticed that a lot. Well, all of the beggars are human. Like, all of the regular homeless people that like are asking for money are human, compared to
I wish my
anyone else. After dusk. Okay, so I need to... Dusk is just about here. Orange
Finally
sky.
made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes, if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Okay.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
That's it.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
I've got lines.
What?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
How am I supposed to read it at the time you just give it to me?
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Read from card.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast.
Whoa!
Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
I suppose I'm supposed to be losing.
You're better than I thought.
I'm over here.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
Beat my ass. Come on, Dandelion. Hit me harder.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another
I
scar
didn't hit
for my
you at
collection.
all.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Sick of it.
Meet Dandelion in the morning at the Rosemary time. Okay. I shall run away. I have been bested. Whoop, wrong button. There we go, it's down button. I completely forgot how to play the game for a second then.
He's a copper.
Scream.
Yes, and?
Screaming noises.
Oh.
Today is too hot, so if you hear a fan in the background or like a blowing of wind into the mic, that's my fan.
No loitering round here.
So, sorry about that if that comes out. You do not seem to be worthy of my squireness.
Zoltan,
Get out.
you've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir, why hasn't either taken the city?
They're lazy.
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand. The city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
I see.
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
A quadruped.
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumour is Whoreson recently quarrelled with the others, but I know nothing more.
Yeah, we've already gone through that, so we know what happened with him. We killed him.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
I can help you if you want.
About those cards?
You got them?
Not yet.
So why are you here? Miss me that much? This is no time for chit-chat, Geralt. We need to get those cards.
I have completely forgotten about those cards.
Black ones, Redanians.
How are things, Dudu?
So-so, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan
I mean,
into
he
the
still has to
fire?
play as Manga.
The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Gotta admit, your Menga? It's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learnt what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After 2, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Huh. So when you take up their form, you also take on their memories, even if you aren't... That's weird, because you don't, like, take the memories from the person, because you're not, like, taking their essence or something, I guess. So how would you get your memories if you're not actually in them, or you took them from the person? Especially if they're dead.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I've a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent.
Yeah.
When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Doesn't sound good.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
And then they did the next day.
Old man Newman left me a gift.
The Reaper's come for me.
Wrong one.
You never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
What?
You don't know how to give him food.
Alright, in the morning, so meditation, morning.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today.
Don't know why it didn't take me out of
Supplies are all
menu.
hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice soon as we arrived.
Boudoir.
Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Cabaret's theatre of a kind, the deco should be theatrical, boudoir styles fits the better. If I remember, a boudoir is like sexual or sensual kind of just decor. So that fits Dandelion for the fact that he sleeps with a lot of people. Or he could go for his theatre where he likes to be dramatic and shows off flair and the theatre and acting, stories. I'll go for the theatrical.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Usually, yeah.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Yeah. Yeah, he does like to make things dramatic, but he also is sort of rational.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals.
Huh.
I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find
That's
him.
the problem with Dandelion. He seems to attract trouble even if it's not his fault. It just happens.
Witcher.
Priscilla! Bye! This way. Hello, Miss Trumpet. My name is Witcher.
I think I'm in love.
Like, if we're just calling each other by profession name. Dandelion.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice!
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in Time. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Okay.
Fine. Let's find the key.
I mean, I could still bust it down, but... It's right here.
Find anything?
Not here. The key.
Can I get up, please? I can actually see into their house. Surprised they don't have windows. But I guess we can't all have windows.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Just let him talk.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
No, a slap on the ass. Of course coin!
No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose In that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
Okay.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Hey, you're a good persuader, so I'll let you do the talking. I'm the warrior, you're the bard. You talk, I fight. I'm a low charisma stat. Although, actually probably not, because Geralt is apparently quite handsome by what people say in the game, so... although I guess charisma is more like a way of personality rather than looks, if you do it that way.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Sure.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
That's it, just portside. I have to look across the port. Okay. I'll just find him because I apparently know where he is in the port. Like, you gotta be more specific, people. I made a mistake. Sorry, people. Sorry, everyone. I had just found that I had the starting soon type thing up for about 30 minutes. I'm very sorry about that. I didn't actually know I hadn't put it down. So, sorry for the missing scenes. Obviously, it's just been my voice and the sound of the game. So, yeah, sorry. I guess I'll just go straight back in. I'll make sure not to do that next time. This is what happens when I get 2 weeks of no streaming. I completely forget to do things and I lose. Let's just go, okay? Before any more time is wasted. So we're going to go find someone on the docks. I feel so bad about it, but we just got to push past it and go as far as we can.
Why smart Jackie?
Out of the way! I'm on important business. Ooh. Here we are. Huh. What's going on?
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Oh, I'm punching them, okay.
You'll regret this, mutant.
I'll have you know, you're the mutant here. That doesn't make sense, but yes. Ow. Ow. This camera is stuck in a weird angle. It's because of how small this room is. Stop it! I can't see! Oh, I can't drink right now. I've got to play defensively right now. There we go.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
Great.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
And then I wouldn't have had to beat your ass. It's too late now. But yeah, you didn't really miss much, luckily. It was just me walking around talking to people. Like, 2 people. So, we're okay for now, I suppose. Right, how far are we away from the Vegelbud Estate? Pretty far. Is there any of these quests closest? Yes, this is closer. So we need to go down that way.
Wow. Look.
It's a witcher! Hurdy-gurdy-gur. I don't know why they have that accent, but yeah.
From the distant south, you'll not find it anywhere else.
Do.
Is the material world?
Does he have a... Is there something wrong with that baby?
Go before they lose their mother as well. What do you want?
Head like a miller's.
Think I don't know you was the only terror you are.
I don't know what's going on there. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but it didn't look good.
Sick of it.
Yeah, that baby looks weird. It doesn't look real. It's probably a doll, but she's crazy.
Hearty thanks to you, Geralt.
Black ones for Daniel.
Locked. But looks like Zed's inside. And in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
Okay, can I climb up here? No. The answer is no.
Good folk! Mages have set the hunter's house aflame. They seek to burn the city down.
What can I do?
Not be drunk? I don't know. I hadn't really talked to you. Whoa.
Must be Zed.
Great. Someone killed him for cards. But it must have just happened because
Find it.
there's noise.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Ringo. Time to shine. Get him!
I said greetings and you take out your swords. Sure. Whoa! His whole torso got... It lost its armor. Sure.
They were looking for something. They were looking for something.
Isengrim Foil Tiarna.
Isengrim Foil Tiarna from the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth.
Not much.
They were looking for something.
Yes.
Ledger might be worth snooping around for. Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there.
I mean, those are pretty good scratches. Ledger of income and outlays.
Must be the names of people Zed sold
Outlay.
cards to.
Steel Sword New, Fabian Olivier. Moth-eaten coat of gold cloth, Duke, Isengrim Folitira, Ravik, Fringolo Vigo, Caesar Bislin, 3 polished peacock opals, Vixen.
Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
Bring the card and Zed's ledger to Zoltan. Thank you.
Aren't you too old to be out?
Why are you saying thanks to me?
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Double shows your hair, lady.
Deliver us from here,
Double shows.
Hey, Zoltan, I got your first card.
Zoltan?
Get out.
About those cards.
You got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! They say elves are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
Zoltan, sure this business isn't getting a little too dangerous? I mean, men are dying over these cards.
Just Zed. And believe you me, he wasn't an innocent bystander. Besides, I'm certain you snuffed his killers out on the spot, so why worry? Tell me about the other cards instead.
Not by choice, they kinda just charged at me.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck! Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson in Ravi. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
Who are they?
Who's Caesar Bilson?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fellow once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him.
God, there's low resolution things in the background. They're so
We
distracting.
met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him. Ravi, who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind where he got the coin for the Natalis card. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty. So you'll have to see him alone.
Okay.
Zoltan, seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. Gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square. He had the facade painted gold.
Sounds fun.
And if you want to see Ravi first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Let's go meet Ravi. How far away is Rat? A bit further away. I'd rather do the ones that's furthest away first, so we can get done. Running through the city. Why are there so many shady individuals here? Like, get named different. You should be called Bob. I see that strumpet trying to elicit her wares to a guard. Come on, you know it's just a normal business. Let me go about my day, officer. What?
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant.
Join us, please. Ravi loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi here was just about to play for his life, and...
He has a mucky face.
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
If you'd just given it up, instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers broken. So, it seems the Witcher will have to play for you. Sound good? See? Ravi's on board. What do you say we add some spice to the game? Raise the...
I wish I could have saved before coming over here.
Ravi's life and the Natalis card. Fancy that?
Fine.
Agreed.
And here I thought you'd be no fun at all. Let's play! Let's play!
Alright. I kind of want Dandelion because it also gives like a horn. But I don't think I need it. I mean, I have quite strong cards already. So... I've also got 2 horns. I will do it with the cards I've got. Your opponent will go first. I'll get rid of this and this. No. Go back. This one. And I shall do these 2. Yes, good. Thank you for playing that card. I will now... I'll make up to 40 and then that'll be it. Oh, you played both of them. Thank you. You've made my work a little bit better. Frost. Catapult. You're gonna have to play a lot of cards to catch up. I guess you didn't get lucky with your pulls. He has 2 cards left. Wow, you're bad at this game. Like, really, really bad. You're not really planning. And I have a rain card. You shouldn't just give up. I win. Haha.
Yes!
Curb your enthusiasm, mate, and sit still or you'll hurt yourself.
But he won!
So, now we'll play something else.
What? Oh, sword fighting. Gotcha.
Thanks. Don't know how I'll repay you.
The Natalis card will do just fine.
Oh, yeah.
maybe you prefer some other? Got a whole array you
I just
might
saved your life,
pick.
man.
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card, of course. Here.
Thank you. Let's get out of here before, I don't know, the cops come.
The seas are tossing, tossing.
Oh.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
What makes you think I'm from Temeria?
Last chance to surrender unorthodox folks.
Oops. There we go. Zoltan.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Got the Natalis card.
Excellent. Now we've just Caesar Bilzen to fleece, and we'll be home free.
Nice.
We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. Certainly keeps the camp there.
Can't we just buy the card off him? Doesn't that sound simpler?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Provis. Besides, Caesar'd never sell Fringilla. But don't you worry. He won't lose out on the deal. Got a bottle of Mahakaman spirit for him. A taste of the motherland's finest is worth more to an expatriate than some silly card.
Thought you said Caesar doesn't drink.
No. I said it's hard to have a drink with him on account of his rarely leaving home. Also why he's like to get pished as a priestess real quick. 3 rounds and you could walk out with everything in that cabinet while singing the 3 maids of Vicovaro at the top of your lungs.
Alright.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done. Let's go.
Sure thing.
Shivi!
Caesar Bilzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Pontar?
The Pike's king of the Pontar.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Oh, him! Oh, that's Geralt.
Does say Geralt fish?
No.
Not really. Mainly hunt.
Good that. One lion angler at the table's enough. Come on in.
So what for Xanders or eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like thyme-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this thyme.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
I happen to like Xander.
Happen to like Xander.
'Cause you're a witcher. But you shoving them potions, shit's a delicacy to use.
A witcher? Never mentioned he was a witcher.
Wilson, did you hear Vibo Batilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Pontar Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Don't know why. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Bombs.
Bombs.
How's that?
Well, then, heard many jests lately. Though, true enough, that one wasn't very funny. Geralt, go fetch us another.
I'll have you know, bombs work, okay?
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
Sure, blame that on us too.
So, when are we gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you. Forget what happened last time.
Woven spirit.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer is open.
Triangular key, pure silver.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly.
Of course it does.
Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic.
I've got to be sort of quick, so I'm gonna save.
Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Batier de Rideau's dagger.
I don't really need that. You know what, sure.
Portrait of Emperor Emir, tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Joachim de Ved's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged.
Why? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to check this out first. Jade figurine.
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it.
Not yet, anyway.
Here's Fringilla. Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony.
Let Zoltan know you found the card. Hey, can I put things back the way they were? Can I put the key back? No, we're just going to leave everything out in the open? Sure, why not?
And if I hired a witcher as my debt collector?
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's grown late.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Too late. Grab him! And you two, get lost.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher. Well, up to it, lads. Haven't you got all day?
Really? I'll try help him.
Shut up.
Ow! Oh, you bastard! Even though I dodged, didn't do it in time. Come on. You can dispel illusions and gain access to new game areas. Look for the Eye of Velen. I've already got it. Oh, it's literally going to be here where I have to go upstairs.
Statuette of a man. Was dining set from which used using magic.
I'm going to have to look at everything again.
Shame I can't ask Triss about it. Vatier de Rideau's dagger. Sarah Varanahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing.
This time you actually said something.
Portrait of Emperor Emir. Tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
No.
Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition.
A skull.
Joachim de Ved's skull. Pretty grim curiosity.
Is it?
Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged.
Yes. Still weird to hear that.
Ah, here's Fringilla.
This time, let's save so I don't have to do all that again. Right, Zoltan, we got the card, let's go.
Zoltan.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mister,
no.
Too late.
Late Cleave.
Here we go. Oh, okay. T-pose works too.
Thanks. Oh, how will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
Huh.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Ved's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Triss is no longer around.
Huh. I wonder if that was added in, because I don't remember him saying that before. Anyway, I got all the cards.
So, got the full set of cards. What now?
Now we collect a shite load of coin for them. Let's go.
Where are we going? You're going to take me right there? That'd be annoying. It's annoying.
The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
Right.
So the buy. Who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke Silk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, as long as they pay.
Come on, Zoltan, get a move on.
Oh, I can't wait to get the king of beggars out of my beard.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, and I'll tend to the others.
You sure? Okay. No, climb up the ladder. Don't turn off the light.
Something like that way. Awful not good, do so.
What? Can't understand a word.
Might as well stop.
Get back here. What? He climbed up that ladder pretty freaking fast. Wait, what? Go down the hole, please. The hole! Go down it!
Ah.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain to me how he managed to get into this building and escape out of it this freaking fast. Of course he'd go into the sewers with those freaking drowners. Come on, we don't have time for this. Excuse me, going through, don't care about you guys.
Leave me. Swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
Fine.
Yeah, you can go, if you're able.
Ha! What are my chances with these wounds?
Quite reasonable,
Not
actually.
high. So long.
So you rather want me to leave you here to die than actually killing you outright?
You get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
No, I let him go.
Oh, I knew I should have gone with you. You know he has it in for me. He'll be doubly determined now.
Doubt it. Think he's likely to quit the business. If he gets out of there alive.
Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
I'll take the cards.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Aha. Well, that's his done. And I get some cards, yay! Chilla Vigo. John Natalis. Sangram follows the flood. Does that give me enough to actually take part in the thing now? It does not. Great. Well, let's go to the Vegelbud's residence then. Which is... oh, there's an exclamation point. I'll mark that. Don't hiss at me.
You shall die for what you've done.
Hello, hello. What's going on here then?
I've done nothing. Jim,
Can I save now? Thank you.
I beg you.
What's this about?
This Dwan sold Fistek to some young elves. A contaminated batch that killed every other user.
Lies. They mean to kill me, steal my gold. Help me, please.
What you sold was poison. Shame you weren't there to see the young lad and others expire amidst spasms.
You, all of you, to an elf. You despise humans, seek vengeance on us. But can you fault us? Fault me for your civilization's downfall?
What the fuck?
Shut your mouth, poisoner.
Need to see if this man's actually carrying any Fistek.
We've done that already. Checked everywhere, even his boots. Nothing. The bastard sold it all, which hardly makes him innocent.
While it's true that he hasn't got any Fistek on him, and there's no, like... While he hasn't got any on him, the things that he's saying makes it seem as though he was the one. Bugger. I'll go with the second one.
Just the sale of Fistek is bad enough, but offering contaminated powder, it's malicious. Something that has to carry punishment.
No! Don't let them murder me! You can't!
Thank you, Vatgern, for letting us do what was only right. Vafael.
Is it possible to examine his body? We'll probably find out later today. It's like, oh, he didn't have any Fistek. You killed my brother. Kill them all. He was a dick, though. It's like, oh, it's not our fault your civilization failed. It's like, what's that got to do with anything? Let's head to this fast travel. Are you just going to stay there forever, even after I've done your quest? Steamy. I have to say, after whoa, hello.
I like that silver.
Oh, come on. There we go. Got it eventually. Anyway, what was I saying? I have to say that after turning on the black light level to normal, like, colours seem to be standing out a bit more. Like, it isn't as dark as before. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to get to here. I ended up going right by it. Fast travel time to get there faster. Hiya, vampires are very powerful and extraordinarily intelligent. Even witches even rarely contract on them. Let's see how much he lost at the races. There's also a quest here. You know what? I just gotta pause for a moment. I gotta do something very quick, so I shall be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to do something very quick. Let's go talk to this guy.
Harmony between jockey and steed. You'd think them a pair of old lovers. Synergy reigns between them.
Why can't you climb over the thing? Why is there an invisible wall?
Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out. Okay.
Won't have much of a choice before long.
Come now, old sport. We come.
You Rutlick? Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Who?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
Okay.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Bondage. I'll win the race for you.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You were that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Here we go. There we go. Gotta follow the line. Through here. Hopefully this should be easy. But who knows, maybe they've got rubber banding for this one. I might be able to just keep pushing until I win. No, what are you doing? Why did it get stuck? For fuck's sake, it got stuck! That's no!
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler.
That was bullshit. I was holding left, and for some reason, he went straight ahead.
Way to Novigrad.
Goddamn horse controls. I would have won that.
Run, Roach.
Okay, this time it actually worked. Okay, now I'm a horse now, apparently.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Of
Fine.
course.
See you there.
Easy peasy. 1 experience point.
We shall talk about this later, alright?
Okay. Let's do this race.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
Tell me about the races.
These races. Tell me about them.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
I see.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start. First to complete a lap around the track wins.
Okay.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Okay. It's the day now.
On 3, 1, 2, 3, off you go!
Out of my way. There you go, I just needed a short breath. Do. Good thing about the race is that even if you fail, you can just try again. Hello, wish me well, I'm winning.
Going to the fish market, come on.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Why are you talking about the fish market at the horse races?
Hear ye, hear ye. The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial
That's the
Derby
final?
is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor!
That's me.
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
You said that was the final.
Like to race again.
Excellent, don't go anywhere, we'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus.
Okay.
The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
What Viscount? I don't know about any Viscounts. What are you talking about?
Competitors, saddle up!
For refusing to
On
bow
3, 1, 2, 3, off you go!
Everyone's saying the same thing. This one is blue. Must be a bit longer. Bandit camp, right next to the racetrack. And we're riding through a village. Okay. I might need to let up a little bit. Which should mean having to stand right in front of the guy so then he can't race right by. Thank you! You can just cheat the horse races like that. Just stay in front of them so they can't move, so you recover stamina, and just belt it. Then again, that's the case in any sort of race, like real life and not.
Take it easy.
The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner
Go.
is Geralt of Rivia,
Come on now.
riding
That was like the second
Roots
final.
Glory to the victor!
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
Rugged saddlebags, sure.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time, Duke Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus.
Okay.
He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion.
Okay, why do I smell glue?
Competitors saddle up! On 3! 1,
Oh,
2, 3! Off you go!
Go, go, go! This one's a green path, and it's raining. First one was yellow, next one was blue, this one's green. So I assume that's a combination of the two colours. Turn. Aha. Alright, that should be good. Running in the rain on my horse. I might just be pushing it a bit too much. There we go.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over.
Go.
The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor! Fantastic race! Congratulations! A grand victory!
Thanks. Is that it? Superior cavalry saddle.
Is there a land where I might find more of your cavalry?
Not as care more hen. Okay, that smell of glue is making me worry, but it doesn't smell like it's coming from my computer, so maybe it's from outside, but it's such a weird thing to smell right now.
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here,
Brought you an invitation from the boss.
he'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Okay. Witcher, I've heard of a victory in the Vegelbud's Derby. Search talent shouldn't go to waste. In fact, it needs to develop, and to make sure it develops, it needs to be generously rewarded. If you're interested in either development or the reward, come visit me at my usual headquarters, Maurice. Okay. I guess we'll be going to meet him then. First I need to find the credits down there. Yes, very good. We go to the Hierarchy Square. Can I save now? Thank you. Hopefully it won't turn into a bad thing at the end of it. Hello, Cleaver.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite the win at the Vagel Buds. Luke's one hell of a prick, but I don't recall him ever losing before. And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Paleo. Make some real coin.
Who?
Paleo? Never heard of it.
Fuck me, what a peasant. The Paleo's a race held at night in the city streets. Used to be every district sponsored a competitor. Things are different now.
Whoops.
You're gonna race jockeys put forward by Bedlam and Reuven, but my coin's on you.
Alright.
Fine, I'll race.
Lovely, colour me thrilled. Just don't bloody let me down, because I'm about to bet a small fortune on you. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or whatever the fuck you do.
I shall buff up my horse. Give him like a nice wax shine.
Is above all a race of honour. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well.
Oh, damn it.
So, take your positions and get the fuck going.
Come on.
I got past the first one. Got past the second one. Now I just got to make sure they stay behind me. What?
Great fuck. Could have whittled myself a jockey out of birch, stuck him in the piss, and he would have done better than you.
Shit happens.
Oh, you sure fucking do. That's business. Sometimes you keep the cow, sometimes it keeps you.
Excuse me, what?
Scatter!
I'm fucking done here. Stay out my way for a while.
What? What even happened? I was following the road. I guess I'm loading, because I don't know what happened.
Proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared.
Yes, you did.
Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Is it going to drop me right at the race?
The Paleo is above all a race of honour. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So,
horses are looking at each other.
take your positions and get the fuck going.
Go,
Let's
go. Yep. Right. Straight on. Make a left. Why is there a night wraith? Stay on the path. I'm not following the things anymore. Apparently that made it so then I lost. Even though I wasn't even that far off the track. Oh, come on, that's cheating. Like, they can go off the track and they don't get disqualified, but as soon as I go off...
Cleaver had a good up for proving you. Congratulations.
There we go.
I'll give you a discount for heroic deeds, but the Madden, well...
Give us a kiss, Geralt. No? Then I'll smooch that roach of yours. That were lovely.
And my pay?
Take it, you cheeky bastard. Never met a man who earned his coin fairer than you did today.
Better be a lot. 700. Ooh.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. Thanks, Geralt.
Racing horse blinders. Just what I always wanted. Time to get the hell out of Dodge. Right. Let's go do this cabaret thing.
Come to Settlement Market. Any magic ones? There's bull leeks, goat heads, penny buns. No magic mushrooms. Just our own, you know, for ordinary folk.
Wonderful.
Excuse me, pigeons. You're really huge pigeons, by the way. But then pigeons can get quite large.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
I just want to make sure everything's still good. What did that say? It said encoding overloaded for a second then. Why does it say key from interval 1? It is not. Let me just check some things. Yep, still says keyframe interval 2 on my actual settings. Video is at that level 720, which is what it's supposed to be, so that doesn't lag. I guess it just had a spike or something? I don't know.
Friend of the evening, a performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
Looking good.
Start NG major and
Melancholy. Needs a minor key.
but I wanted
to ruin everything. We'll start an emo.
How's it going?
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Why are you both wet? You're indoors.
On his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Sure.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
That would be weird.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He saw right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Huh.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, it wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours.
What?
4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Dandelion. Even your facial expressions, Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man!
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Damn. We were here drinking and everything.
God. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Weird.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
All right.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Let's go right now.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
This is supposed to be an opening night of a new cabaret.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can be awfully... Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Excellent.
Excellent. Oh, insolent. Get dead, you damn drowner. And that was a water hag too. Huh. Whew. Let's get going. More drowners. God damn it. Right, so we need, where is it, necrophage? Wait a minute, did it equip? Oh, God damn it, it equipped the wrong fucking thing. Now I've got to find out if I've got the right sword equipped. Good. With these damn dramas.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Damn. Yeah, it would be pretty bad if she lost her voice, seeing as that's what she makes her living of. I should really put the quest on, that's actually what I'm doing.
Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
You gonna put your crossbow away at any point?
Human. Wrong body type.
Must be this then.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one.
Okay,
let's
not that
keep
one.
looking.
I need my freaking torch out.
That's gotta be him.
But this one is a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking.
But we've seen female dwarves.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Let's keep looking.
Maybe this one then.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Hey, Kieran.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Yes,
Not
I
a
do.
bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Geralt just felt genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages, no sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I see. You clearly find gonads fascinating. I fear I don't share your passion. Let's focus on other parts of his anatomy, shall we?
Sure, sure.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Yes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll keep looking if it'll make me find the true hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
That would mean someone would know what they were doing.
There's something else.
If you opened it that wide, you're literally just tearing off the entire top part of their body.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Let's check the scar then.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
True.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Maybe that's what they were forced to drink.
Smell of decay, and why his throat scalded.
Okay. Head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Sounds painful.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel?
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Huh, okay. So it's someone with medical knowledge at least, like I said. Because there's no way a normal person off the street will be able to do all of this stuff without any sort of knowledge. Especially this well and precise.
Alright, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Or burning coals. Specific instructions for how to get through to the Alptown. Yeah, ritual murder.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid. All centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich.
Hello.
I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted.
You don't have access to medical supplies, do you?
Who is this?
It's Kieran. Kieran's the old murderer.
Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say that. How come this guy looks much younger than you, and you look like you're elderly, and he looks like he's 30?
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in, under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
The back door.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your
What the hell's
willfulness,
that?
I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Okay. I won't press you.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet.
I see.
What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
Guard's gonna be so confused. Like, where the hell did these two come from? I never let them in.
But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Why did that sound so accusatory? Nathaniel Pastodi. Right. Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked. Examine the place where the woodcarver died. Find Eustace's corpse. The corpse collector.
Yes, Geralt?
I didn't think I'd grab you that so fast.
These murders. Got any suspects?
No, Geralt. Though all in all I should have.
What do you mean?
By virtue of my profession, I know Novigrad's underworld better than most.
Dozens of mercenaries, racketeers, bandits, and hired assassins have had their turn on my operating table. Rogues, one and all. But I believe even they could not kill in this manner. So horribly cruel, yet cold, methodical, with absolute precision. Concluding this overlong explanation, I've no notion who's behind it, but I fear them like hell.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
Uh-huh.
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shani. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
Yeah.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission. You can't argue.
I mean, it's better than losing 1,100.
Farewell.
I mean, out of those 100, you might have saved, like, the Pope or something, or a different president of the United States. Not the current one. Why did my controller vibrate? Stop it. Let's go check out the area where Priscilla was attacked, see if we can find anything from there. Because he didn't get to finish, which makes me think that he had to rush his actual stuff. That makes sense. Save.
Hey, handsome.
Whistling Wendy, hi.
A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Grab him! Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Really? Leave me alone. I ain't done nothing, bruv. I'll have you know, my mother was quite well. I actually don't know what Geralt's mother was like. Ow. Get knocked on your ass, mate. Come on, give you a right old tuffle. Get your ass down.
Look at me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant. Hoes can fight back.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
I beat up your brothers and you're... Okay, that was a complete heel turn. You didn't even say sorry. They said, oh, we're going to kill you now. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just tell you everything.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different.
I mean, it's not a crime to be a prostitute.
Lots of the other actors, they
I mean,
were
in this
afraid on account
world,
of her jesting about the
I mean, it's
eternal
not a crime to
fire.
be a prostitute in
Whistling
the UK
Wendy on
either.
stage.
But...
Can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Why not come work for the Cabaret? They're a good business. They've only just recently opened. Known as the Chameleon.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Except for the carpenter and Priscilla.
Take care now.
Bye-bye then.
I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Sure thing. Surprised you set up so fast.
Head's ringing. Awful pale. Oh.
Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
I mean, that's as high as you can jump, Geralt. I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't have superhuman jumping. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses. Served debt to full in the convert, not the loose woman who walked the street and fogs men's mind with her charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immoral magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose you all the monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Aha. So I need to find a way to get onto the upper side of that wall by the looks of it.
So?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
Damn
True
right.
enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself.
Well, it was nice meeting you. I like your outfit because it's my two favourite colours, or two of my favourite colours, red and black, so... You do well.
Take care now.
Bye-bye then.
And I got a murderer to
I'm sorry I
catch.
keep saying that. Damn Ace Ventura's put me on that.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Can I get on the opposite side of that wall?
What's he doing here?
This is scandalous. You've kept us off the
A mine's
day.
like war. Never know when you're done for.
Boring. You'll be back in the clink before the other half passes.
I'm getting old.
Doppler's Salvation. Okay. Right, examine the place where the woodcarver died using the Witcher sensors. I can do that. I don't think it's that far away. It's just down the road.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid much, lie down. Come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Did the doors open different ways? Like one went inwards, one went outwards?
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raised his fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Well, some dogs can't fight against whatever I'm fighting against. Still alive, good.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
I could just call it Meyer Brothers.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Geralt!
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They killed some dwarf.
Goddamn racist cities. Like an entire city.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring.
Jeez.
Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag, and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about.
What a dish
Maybe he was
clout.
in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Oh damn, he had syphilis. Did he give it to her? Wait, no. He was a whoremonger, so he slept with a lot of people. So maybe she was the one that gave it to him, and she had it the longest, so then she died. That's why you're saying that it's your fault. Oh, okay. She had syphilis.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Bloodstains on the carpet.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
It's interesting that there's one just not got any marks on it.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Someone was very angry about this guy. Concerned sermon. Again, remember, good people, that fire can both be a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. This is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. So it definitely is a religious one.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Thanks. You might not want to come inside, but... Oh, you just pushed me out of the way and you go on yourself, okay.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Eyes. Humanoid.
On the
Completely
table.
Rotten. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Looks like it's near the bookcase. The bookcase kind of looks like... Well, it's not a bookcase, it's a shelf, but whatever.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Right. It looks like it goes behind here, but it's probably not.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, when the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Eternal Fire again. Why is it that the Eternal Fire seems to make a lot of insane people join their cause? Or bad people?
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
But why Priscilla? Priscilla didn't do anything. She's not a whore. She's not outright against religion in any way. She's just the one person I can't get really a head on.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Weird. Can I not examine this?
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
I think it's just the smell. I mean, there's nothing else there. It's just to show that there's formaldehyde there. Well, time to find the corpse collector. See where he found these people.
So, how you go with this? No loitering round here.
I ain't loitering.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
I'm a true detective. I'm looking for the cause of murders. I'm like Detective Clouseau or something. Is it Detective Clouseau?
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay.
Means bandits dropped them. You go your way, I'll go my... Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Myers' body to the morgue?
Fabian... Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Try to steal from him?
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins and street walkers. One wench so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind.
Yeah, I don't really want to know about
best
that.
Left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Wow, really?
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish.
Good.
Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Vengeance. Do I get it? Because I'd like to read it.
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
I want to read it. I have to find it. I guess that's it. I was hoping that I'd be able to read it, but whatever.
God, it's like a racehorse.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm here. What is it?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life.
Bullshit.
Amusing, is it not?
That is bullshit, man. There's no way that even works. You can't just say, oh yeah, because I'm among dead people, their life essences feed me, so I live forever. What? Oh, embalming fluids extends your life. Like, no it doesn't. Just because it preserves, like, people's body parts doesn't mean it's going to make you live longer.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom.
How are you not dead?
Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Go to the Vegelbud's estate. Oh, time for the... Time is of the essence.
Till next time, Master.
I'm not going to fast travel because I get the feeling that if I fast travel, it will possibly make the time go by too fast. So, yeah.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Wow, that's depressing. Thanks, random stranger. Out of my way.
trusted a woman once, long ago.
Come on, Roach.
Let's go.
I cannot do that here.
Oh.
How about here? Nope. There we go. No time for you, bandits. Why did you stop, Roach? There's nothing there.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
No time to go across the paths. Gotta go straight across everything. Out of the way, dear. Look, it's not that deep. Seriously, a horse could walk this. Horses can swim as well, with people on them. Of course you start in the middle of the ocean. Come on, Roach. That's better. Grab on. Grab on. Thank you. Why? Oh my god. I really hope they fix these issues with horse riding when you get vehicles in Cyberpunk. Because if they get stuck on everything when you're on a flat piece of road, that's going to annoy the hell out of me. Go, go, go. Hit.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, we'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
I've been here before. You should know who I am. I've even met her before. Come on.
Oh, Geralt. What a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious.
I'm always serious.
Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one.
Again,
We'd been to
faith.
Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square. Uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Yes, let's hurry up. Go faster. You know, you run pretty fast in a dress.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh! He ran out the other door! Catch him!
I got it. Get back here. No time for doggos.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
No, it's not me. I'm gonna run right by these guys.
I'll break your bones!
No time for you guys. Where'd he go? He literally went round the corner and vanished. Like magic.
Eat dirt!
Come on, seriously? Oh, it's the first time I've seen that.
I'll break your bones!
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Crisis of faith.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that.
Understandable.
And let her be the last victim. Please.
I'll try.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's.
That's a lot of writing for a single name.
Going bolder. Not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they popes or princes. Listen to the holy men, for they are your shepherd.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
I'll beg to differ. I'm gonna have a look around.
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
It will never hurt to have a look around. It's weird though. No signs of break-in. No signs of forced entry through doors and stuff. The only conclusion I can draw is that she knew the person. Otherwise, how else would they get in? Alright, we're gonna go to Crippled Kate's. I think I've been there. Is anyone gonna stop me this time? Are you gonna say, oh yeah. Ow. He's a criminal, get him. And of course there's people playing freaking flute.
It's uneven here.
Out of my way. Let's try fast travel. I'm going to save just to make sure, because I don't know if this game does the whole thing of like if you fast travel, things still happen, and it goes faster because you did it. But fast travel to this one, Glory Gate. The Swallow Potion regenerates vitality both during and outside of combat. Really? I didn't know that. Right, just gonna double make sure that we still got going up. Yep, still going. Still good, still cool.
It's him, Majorshepard! Yeah! He killed your comrades at the Vegelbud Ball!
Moritz, different?
Sure. A witch at a nobleman's ball. Who else was there? Couple of beggars? Horse?
Yes. I actually know what's going on there. Can I talk to these people?
What do you want, white one?
Nope.
Got my eye on you.
I've got some other things to deal with right now, so I can't watch you burn.
I think I'm in love.
Excuse me.
Fancy a hot back to my place?
Not right now, thanks. Maybe later.
Hey, handsome.
Ow!
Okay, here we go.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
I'll give you a design.
She's in danger.
Stiff.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me. And I so dislike being disturbed.
Oh boy.
I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Damn right. Put down the flaming iron poker.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde.
Of course he is.
I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Just leave her alone.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
This is a very quick way of dealing with this. Very good. Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go after the other person before things get even worse. God. Where's the stairs? I mean, I kinda guess that it would have been him, seeing as, oh yeah, you don't age. Oh yeah, your guy's like 50 and you're still like you're 30.
Hard to say.
I mean, come on. And the fact that his story didn't...
Help me!
What's going on?
Those children.
Get him from both sides! What now?
What the hell? Why are you attacking me? What? What even happened there? The guy was banging on the door, I went to go speak to him, and then witch hunters came along and killed us both, for no reason. I explain. Okay, I'm doing that weird okay with my hand. Boy. Gotta try this again now. It looks like he's just gonna stand there and watch her instead of letting her go, but whatever. I'm not here for that. Right, save.
Yeah? Round the fuck off.
You want me to help you, and yet...
That's where you're walking. Yeah? Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
What is it? What the hell did I just get? Okay, don't tell me what I just got then. Ordered 3 bandits' possessions of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous and to be destroyed immediately. Lustily known as the Fox hiding on Temple Isle. Fritz near the Crooked House. Walter in Lace Halls near the Putrid Grove. Bandits are to be apprehended if they resist or they kill them instead. Right, let's have a look at this quest. So I got one, but it's not telling me what that one item is. Still not there. I guess I just have to wait for it to show up then. It's probably not even something worth noting, that's probably why it's not coming up. It's like, oh yeah, you've got this, but it's not really useful, so we won't even give you an icon for it. I don't know. We've got to go get this formaldehyde guy. I mean, who else is going to get their hand on formaldehyde?
Run out of formaldehyde. I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword. What are you? A vampire. Higher, of course. Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture? I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire.
I did figure that out.
The egg of
right at the start we figured that out.
Fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that... Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire. Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice. There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it. How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed. Threw stones. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores.
Oh no.
An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith.
Oh no.
A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred.
What?
Nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path. The path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Which is already bloodied.
Pretty good. Mighty good.
Okay, so oils. I need vampire oil. Where is it? For oil. We'll drink some potions too. Regeneration? Sure. Toxicity is at 70. I need something that's not going to add that much to it. Oh well, never mind then. Right, I need the one that spreads dust. I think that's actually what I have. Come on, vampire bastard! Dagagith? I think I said? Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped. It consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let their hearts into it, they too burn to ash. Search then your conscience and live in accordance with the church's dictates before the time of penance has passed. Oh, shut up. You're using religion just to kill people. He was truly mad. I guess I didn't need to take a decoction, seeing as he was taken out very easily. But again, this is a low-level quest, so I shouldn't be surprised by that.
Oh.
Hopefully Sweet Neddy came out of that alright. I know I persuaded him with my magics, but who knows? I mean, sometimes you get people that just that realise that they had their minds changed. But that seemed like a very detailed spell, so I don't know. Oh, detailed instructions. What? Okay, I guess I'll pick that up. Must have accidentally pressed the button. Hopefully Priscilla's doing good.
You're sorted for at least 2 days. Just
Probably find out when we get there. He's really far, like Jesus.
Why you are so strange?
Hello?
I've had enough of living.
Is this another one? Oh, they're everywhere. I must have missed it. So Denick was killed.
Punishable by death.
Double chase.
Hello? Random statue here. Ah.
How's better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Do I get to talk to him about it?
Yes, Geralt.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Okay, well, good luck with everything, Joachim. You're actually quite an interesting NPC. Kind of a shame you're not used too often, but it was cool meeting you. Good luck with everything.
Farewell.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Geralt?
Dandelion. Joachim. Bye. Right, next order of business. We will have to leave till next time. I shall go do some other stuff though. We got to find the other partners, which are in and around this place. So the next one is on the bridge, which is closer. So I'll actually get out of here. But that's the end of the stream for today. We're at 5, so good to end on time. Thank you all for watching. Any of that managed to make it. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for the beginning intro, like I said before when I sound out. I didn't mean to record a black screen with just sound and my voice. I'll be sure to not do that next time. I just had to get back into the whole streaming thing. I've made a mistake, a noob mistake, but hey, it's been a while. But yeah, with that, next stream shall be Thursday. I believe we'll be playing Deus Ex, so we can get back into that. And we'll go from there. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching from YouTube. Subscribe if you're watching from Twitch as well if you want to do that. Or follow. And as usual, links to descriptions to Patreon and donations if you want to help through those. It'll usually pop up when someone becomes a follower or anything like that on stream. So then people will know that you've done that. That's only when I'm streaming though. So once more, thanks for joining. I shall see you Thursday, and have a good day. Bye all.